Hey there, in today's training, we're going to talk about how to build a thriving team and organization if you are an introvert. But also for all of you extroverts out there, I'm going to teach and share with you how to do the same thing and even get more traction, more success if you are an extrovert as well. So I'm super curious. I posted a post the other day and I just simply asked, are you an introvert or are you an extrovert? And the responses that I got back actually threw me for a loop. I thought there was going to be way more people being an introvert, but I actually got quite the opposite. A lot of you here on the page are extroverts, and some kind of said, hey, I feel like I'm both. I kind of feel like I'm both as well. I feel like I'm kind of both an introvert and an extrovert kind of at the same time. And I'm going to break down with you kind of really what that is, really what that means. And I'm super curious to know if you know what that means as well. So what does an introvert really mean to you? What does an extrovert really mean to you? Share with me in the comments below and let's get this conversation started, because what I'm going to share with you may surprise you as far as one versus the other. So welcome. If you're joining me live, make sure you let me know who you are, where you're viewing in from. Just let me know, just say hey. And for those of you catching the replay, just drop a replay. I'll make sure to go back and say hello to you as well a little bit later as I keep going through and checking in on these comments. But welcome. My name is Melissa Kibler, and I help entrepreneurs and home-based business owners to really get on the fast track to success using simple and effective social media strategies. And it was crazy because I just got back from a very powerful and impactful weekend. I helped to mentor and co-facilitate a very large workshop out in LA over the weekend, where over 100 people flew in to really learn how to take and leverage business, building their business online using these social media strategies. And it was interesting because, the first day, everybody's super excited. They're ready to dive in. And as the weekend progressed, day 2, day 3, you can kind of sense like they're still very excited. But, you heard a lot of, oh my gosh, I'm so tired, like it's catching up to me. So it was just interesting because it's like, I was wondering and curious that, really most people don't understand what it truly means to be an introvert or an extrovert. Usually as an introvert, you feel like, you're timid, you're kind of shy, reserved, kind of held back, not liking, the people, being around a large group of people so much. And on the flip side, being an extrovert, you're all about people and going out and having fun. And you like the energy, you like the vibe. But what I'm going to share with you may actually really surprise you, because I get a lot of, when people jump into building teams and an online organization, I tend to get, it's hard to reach out and get those sales and prospects when you're kind of more reserved and held back. So a lot of times people feel like if you're an introvert, that it almost pushes you back a little bit. Like you almost don't have the advantage as extroverts do. How many of you can relate to that? How many of you feel like being an extrovert kind of gives you that upper hand more than being an introvert? It's kind of interesting. But what I've found and what I've discovered is that really the only difference between being an introvert and an extrovert is how we recharge ourselves. So being an introvert, how we would best be recharged is, when you're going to events and or in network events and things like that, or even just around people all day long and you have a lot of stimulation and a lot going on, we tend to feel tired and drained. So really what's going to be best for you to recharge is when you have those breaks, 5-10 minutes here or there. It's best for you to step away, to kind of just have that quiet, to have that alone time. That's where you recharge. So it's not about being timid, it's not about being reserved and all of that, but it's really how we recharge. And as an extrovert, how we get recharged is being around those positive, uplifting, people, part of a group and things like that. That's what recharges us, right? Being in that type of environment, in that type of setting. So it's basically how you recharge yourself. So again, knowing what you know now, are you going to let that characteristic hold you back, or are you going to allow that to fuel, the power and moving forward into building your team? What are you going to decide when it comes to that? Because when it comes to building your business, when it comes to building relationships and reaching out, and sometimes in the beginning, in the phases, if you don't have that leverage and automation and more advanced skill sets and systems to help you, it takes a lot of time and energy to reach out to people, to connect and to grow your following and to have those, connections and build those relationships and that engagement, right? So are you going to let that hold you back, or knowing what you know now, are you going to let that, kind of like push you and propel you moving forward? So don't let being an introvert stop you. If you are on here watching and you are an introvert, please don't let that stop or hold you back. But whether it be you're an introvert or an extrovert and you'd prefer to actually attract and have people coming to you as part of having and learning more about that leverage and automation, so you really just talk to those people that are actually looking for what you have to offer, there's so many great things out there, but it really comes down to learning some skills, some very powerful marketing skills. And I know what's helped me as an ebook. I've read it. It's all about attraction marketing and kind of learning all about these online marketing skill sets. So if you want to get access to that, please let me know. Just drop the word book below and I can send you off a copy. It's an ebook that I started reading, which led me to start learning this better, more effective way to really build my business online. And now I have skill sets, and now I have a strategy, and now I have, a DMO and a roadmap and a guide that walks me through step by step on how to actually grow my following outside of my family and my friends, and how to engage with that following so that way you can build up that influence and credibility so you can actually promote your offer, your products, your service to those higher quality people that are the best fit for what you have to offer. So again, if you're looking and you want to get access to that book that I read, that's helped me so much, just drop the word book below and I can send that over to you so that way you can get your copy and get started. Only if you're serious though. This is definitely for people that are serious and that are looking for more of an advanced strategy. I do have a lot of other organic strategies as well when it comes to social media. But again, if you're the type of person like me that wants that leverage and automation, really looking for more of a faster, more advanced marketing approach, it's definitely more strategic. So if you like that and are really looking to really build up your own brand using all of those strategies, definitely drop the word book below and I'll send that over to you. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for taking the time out of your day and investing in yourself to learn and to be able to grow your business moving forward. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll talk again soon. Bye-bye.